Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, February the 11th of 2025. I'm Gio Benacour, and this is a recording right about 2 hours, right? A little less than 2 hours actually. Prior to the U.S. session open, a recording done by Vantage Market, and today we're looking at the markets so far in the London session doing a little bit of retracement. It did open with a tiny tiny little gap down. This candle closed at 21,834 and this one opened at 21,827. Now, obviously, that this could be profit taken. Should it continue deeper, obviously we will need to revisit that low from today, and then we could find perhaps you could speculate to find some support right around the 20-day moving average. Now, the market could just start rallying from here. More names are on deck to posting. Coca-Cola came out and posted their earnings. So there's more companies obviously reporting today. So we'll see another leg up after the market has fluctuating, finding that bottom. It could start to recuperate itself, and then look to trade above that 21,900 marker. Trade around that resistance. Do a throwback and then continue rallying upward. See if we can, by the end of the week, will we be again revisiting those all-time highs. That could be a scenario. Another scenario could just be, obviously, the market could just retrace and do a stronger correction or deeper correction. That could also happen. As far as the S&P 500 goes, well, same token as for the NASDAQ, but the 20-day moving average is a lot more closer to the market fluctuation, which is basically right below as we speak. So that's going to be acting as a dynamic support for the market. So let's see if today we'll also do another attempt at reaching that 6,100 marker again, and seeing if by the end of the week we'll revisit that all-time high of around 6160 for the S&P 500. The Dow Jones Industrial, well, the Dow Jones yesterday, even though with a gap down open, it closed just like really all three indices. Also, the 20-day moving average is right below the market. So let's see if that will help us find out support and take another attempt at reaching 45,000 today. Will that happen? Let's see what will happen today. Then crude oil. All right, so we are this right here is a double bottom. If found its bottom at 70.50ish, from here the market has rebounded from this level. We could use right here the trend base extension fib. So from this low to where that high is, right, and then to the low. We could do it that way, and then just use those Fibonacci numbers as probable level of resistance. So initially the 0.38%, and then the golden ratio of 0.618% of the fib extension tools. And that's how you can just use the tool to identify probable levels of resistance. Also, the 20-day moving average is right above the market, so that could also act as a dynamic resistance level. As far as the support goes, well, $72 psychological round number, you gotta have that one, and obviously that double bottom created could be our second level. Now, obviously, that's a pretty it's almost $1.50 spread or channel between two spreads between the two supports, but that's the whole scenario. The whole sentiment is bullish, so I doubt we'll reach that today. If there's a retracement, we could probably first defeat the moving average, but I'm presuming, I'm speculating, because that's our job, is speculating for the market to continue with this rally up to $74. Let's see if we'll reach that today, $74. All right, then Nat Gas also trading higher, all right, even though yesterday had a doji balance trading day, but today we are fluctuating above our levels. So let's just use 380 And since we haven't touched it, let's use a 20-day moving average as our first level of support or resistance, sorry. And then 360 is a level that catches my attention. So we could use that. And then as far as the second level of support, well, yeah, let's just use the swing low, this one, which matches with a previous one. So that could be there. All right, so, and again, going long, buying Nat Gas. Gold. All right, so gold, after reaching 2,900 and some more, it is, today it picked above, its head above 29.15. Is retracing so far into that level of support that we placed there of 2,900. Now, we are fluctuating below that. So I'm gonna use this swing highs right here, which makes it look like a double top, but it's not. But that level right there could be an easy place for the asset to find support as it continues to trend lower. We are in the overbought territory, so it is expected for some correction to be done. So let's see how much deeper of a correction could it be. Actually, this support line is almost right in the middle of yesterday's market fluctuation, which is a great place to find support. Let's see if it continues to fluctuate towards this level. Will we find those buyers and just get another leg and trade up to the 29.50 marker? Let's see if that will happen. Silver and all as for long term, being bullish on gold. Silver is having a more of a deeper correction, as retracement, if you will. So I'm gonna leave the same levels that we had yesterday and see if today initially 31.50. Let's see if 31.50 will be a place where we can find that support in the market. Just turn us around and continue to move trade higher, or will continue to trend lower towards our level of support. Copper, copper has been just on a tear, so it was expected correction. That's healthy for the market. You can't always expect to be trading higher. So today we are doing a pretty deep correction. We are basically corrected, retraced all of yesterday's fluctuation. So could this be the moment where the market just reverses and continues to go back higher towards yesterday's high, or will continue to trend lower? RSI is in neutral zone, so it could be that case where the market will retrace or just reverse. Bitcoin, well, Bitcoin seems to be having some tough times. So just within that big range between 100,000 and 94,000. So I'm gonna leave the same levels and see if we'll reach 100,000 today. It could happen. The euro, after having a pretty hard day to start the week, opening gap down, it did trade it higher yesterday. Today, it has continued to move higher, even though the ECB has come out, talking about doing more cuts and easing, so that will put pressure obviously on the euro, and the dollar index continues to appreciate, then obviously more pressure on the euro. So far we're looking at the levels that we had from yesterday to be reached. As far as the pound goes, well, another doji day for another imbalanced day for the pound. And so let's see for the cable and see if that swing low will find that support, or will the market right now just turn around and fluctuate above the 20-day moving average, which will act as a dynamic resistance so far. And those things will happen as we see the dollar index doing some sort of a sell-off. Let's see if it'll continue. That 20-day moving average is right below the market, so that it'll probably find some support there. But as it continues to trend lower, we'll see a fluctuation higher on the currencies and the metals. So keep in tune and keep an eye out for the dollar index. All right, that's it for today. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow.